What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Monday edition Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Batteries Orthopedic Clinic, and Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Do business with someone you know. Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. All right, y'all, it is Championship Monday for college basketball. NOLA on full display tonight. North Carolina, Kansas, two of college basketball's blue bloods. Very much looking forward to this one tonight. You get a couple of name brands. Bill Self, amid scandal, could win a national championship. Or Hubert Davis, year one at UNC, could win a national championship. Exciting, man. So we'll see how it goes tonight in the Natty. LSU football practiced over the weekend, full media availability for those 2 hours. It's pretty cool. And Pelicans lost last night, but so did the Lakers. So the loss by LA all but eliminates the Lakers from contention. Not mathematically, but they would need their three back with 3 to play or 4 to play. I think they got 4 to play. They're 3 back with 4 to play, and they got to play the Suns. 3 back with 4 to play, and they got to play the Suns, at the Suns, at the Warriors, home against OKC, and at Denver. Good luck. So magic number for the Pelicans is 1. Just win 1 game and you're on the play-in. So, of course, you'd love to see them hosted. So, of course, we'd love to see the Lakers continue losing to keep drop it down. Boy, can you imagine if that pick wins the lottery and the Pels end up with the number 1 overall pick? That would be so good. Woo. Anyway. All right, let's say some good mornings. I'm not seeing my comments on Facebook. Hang on 1 second. Let's see. Facebook's not showing me comments. There we go. Okay. Well, the only one I see is Craig so far. Anyway, Craig Dugas, good morning. What's up? What's up? Randy Dabdoob, good morning. There we go. They're populating now. Okay, Jerry DeLucky, good morning. Good morning. Tim Gotro, Pat Houston, Brad Johnson, Cliff Nelson, good morning. Trivia Carter, good morning. Brandon, good morning. How's Drew and E-Rock? They're good, by the way. So if you were here for Morning Scone yesterday, you were witnesses to a degree of unintentional comedy, the likes of which we rarely see. Unless if you know my wife, because then that's just sort of the par for the course. So she works at St. Jude School, and they have a uniformed deputy there on security detail during the week. Just, added layer of security for the student staff, all that sort of stuff. Well, one of the sheriff's deputies, his name is Trey Fisher. Somehow, Erica thought this man's name was Pickering. Anyway, so Trey Fisher, turns out, watches the show, comments, and so he commented yesterday, we put it all together that basically Erica had been calling this man the wrong name for a year longer. She had the whole staff calling him the wrong name. Anyway, so they saw each other yesterday at the fair after all of this, but needless to say, don't take my wife's word for something, usually ever, because there's a good chance she's probably wrong. Anyway, all right. Fire away with questions, y'all. Dylan Beeson, good morning. Stephen Fry, let's hope Deputy Sheriff Fisher has a good day today. Erica did, in fact, I shouldn't say it. She got him a nice gift basket, but he might be watching, and I don't want to ruin the surprise, so I will save and tell y'all tomorrow what she did. Josh Bergeron, Brian Wynn, Charlie Gale, Darren Gagnon, good morning. Hey, Barry Day, what's up? Dad, good morning. Trey Goodwin. Morning, Matt. Any chance we get some degenerate golf picks for the weekend because who I am as a person, please? So, Trey, what I would recommend is so on Otter Show, I believe, I can't remember if it's Tuesday, if it's Monday or Tuesday when he has Matt Humans on, but he makes all their golf picks and he's really good. So, like, if you're looking to gamble on the Masters, I would highly recommend listening to Otter. I can't remember if he has Matt Humans on today or Tuesday, but one of the days he has Matt on there, and he does all his golf picks. Mark, good morning. Let's see, Demario Davis will be at the final for Fan Fest today in NOLA, 3 p.m. meeting fans, Morial Convention Center. That's awesome. By the way, that is GameCoin ambassador athlete Demario Davis. Christian Layton was in town. Yeah, man, the stars are definitely out. I mean, a lot of people like to come to New Orleans, and then on top of that, when you just look at, of course, it's Final Four weekend, but then on top of that, you look at Duke, Carolina, Kansas, Nova. I mean, you had 4 amazing programs, Blue Bloods. I mean, you were going to end up with that type of star power this weekend. Michael Jordan's coming in town today. Read that yesterday. He's coming in for the game. The ceiling is the roof. Let's see. Craig Duga. Pat McAfee wrestled in WrestleMania. I have to say, dude looked like a star. Walked out the Seven Nation Army and had the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders escort him to the ring. I felt like a preteen with the excitement all over again. Good stuff. I didn't see that. I did see on Twitter that Stone Cold did the Stone Cold Stunner on McAfee. And that's all the wrestling I need in my life for the next 20 years. Let's see. Mark, are the Pelicans going to make the playoffs? Rumor Zion will be back soon. Mark, I don't think Zion's going to play this year. I think that's pretty much a given right now. I do think, well, I mean, they're going to make the play-in, right? So their magic number for the play-in is 1. So they win 1 game the rest of the way, and they're in the play-in, which they'll do. They play at the Kings tomorrow. Yeah, the 5th tomorrow. So that's certainly a very winnable game. But win 1 more the rest of the way, you're in the play-in. Obviously, you'd like to host the play-in. And look, I mean, Clippers kind of gave you a little bit of a rude awakening yesterday as far as, what the top-tier teams in the West actually look like. So, I mean, you could very well be in that first round, or facing the Clippers in the play-in. So, let's say the Pelicans beat the Spurs. Minnesota's the 7, the Clippers are the 8 right now. So the loser of that 7-8 plays the winner of the 9-10, with the winner going on into that opening round game, right? Basically claims the 8 seed to play then Phoenix. But, Clippers are not a great matchup. It goes to show you just how far you really are from being a contender with the way last night went. Brian Wynn, who do you like in tonight's game at? I do like Kansas, Brian. I like their depth and their experience. I like Duke to beat Carolina. And when you got a hot team that's playing confident, it's got veterans on it. I think Baycott's health is obviously huge. He's a double-double machine. How's that ankle? I'd lean Kansas, but I don't say that with a ton of confidence. I mean, you got 2 good veteran teams that expect to win games like this. So wouldn't surprise me either way, however it went. Let's see what y'all got. YouTube, smash that like button if you would. Jesse Brown, morning, Matt. The game tonight's at 9:20 on the East Coast. Late for those of us who get up early for work. Hey, man, East Coast time is brutal. It's the worst time zone. Because games like this, you try to accommodate the West Coast viewers as well. So it's a 9:20 Eastern tip, so that way you can get the West Coast crowd after work at 6:20 p.m. That's why they tip it so late. So East Coast always loses. Think about Monday Night Football, primetime NFL games. I mean, that don't start till after 8 p.m. I mean, you're pushing midnight every one of those games. It just, you got to accommodate the West Coast. Joey B19. A lot of SEC schools are 4-5 or worse right now. Who do you see separating themselves over the next few weeks? So, good question. Honestly, haven't looked at everybody's schedule. The point I will continue to make is LSU was 1-8 in the SEC a year ago at this point, and they ended up 13-17 and 2 wins away from Omaha. So it's entirely possible to figure things out. But I'll put it to you this way. I mean, just if you look at the West, I mean, Arkansas far and away is the best team in the West. Then you've got Auburn at 5-4, who you just played. I mean, you were the margin was that slim from beating Auburn and being second in the West right now behind Arkansas. And then Ole Miss, LSU, A&M, Bama, and State are all at 4-5. So you're going to have movement, and you play Mississippi State coming up this weekend. So I mean, you could see that. I mean, this is a big separation weekend right now. And if you get through this State and Arkansas series, then you get Missouri at home, which is a winnable series. But then again, so is Auburn and so is A&M, and you lost both those series. So, the obvious answer to your question, specifically who you see separate themselves, is look for who has the best starting pitching. But realistically, that's really nobody this year in the West. Really in the league. It's just, you have some arm talent, no doubt, but you don't have the starting pitching, the depth of the starting pitching in the league that you typically have. So it does make it feel more wide open than ever. Brandon E-Rock could call me anything she wants. Hey, Brandon, she's not here, okay? Save the behind kissing for when she's actually here. Larry Garner, Matt getting out of the hospital today. Need to hear the jingle. You know what, Larry? Absolutely. Ask and you shall receive. Here you go, Larry.
HUDCO Roofing. HUDCO Roofing. When you need a roof, call someone you know. Scone and Terrio.
All you need is HUDCO.
HUDCO Roofing. HUDCO Roofing. Call HUDCO Roofing.
364.
1007.
HUDCO Roofing, HUDCORoofing.com. Do business with someone you know. HUDCO Roofing, HUDCORoofing.com. All right. Bad weather again tomorrow. Y'all, I'm telling you, it was actually New Orleans on Friday. Guy who came out to listen to the show said, man, we got water coming in our house. We got a blue tarp. We just can't get anybody to come help us. I was like, what are you waiting on? Call a roofer. Give us a call. Anyway, HUDCO Roofing, HUDCORoofing.com. Shannon Mack, Trey Guy, good morning. Sean Comiskey, morning. LSU baseball is what it is. Consistently bad defensive team. Pitchers are making the right pitches to get outs. Our defense consistently lets us down. That's definitely part of it. When you don't have dominant pitching and your guys are pitching to contact, then you've got to play solid defense behind your pitching. And LSU hasn't done that this year. That's a fair assessment. So I mentioned on Sunday, or Saturday, game 3, Trey Morgan made a play where he got in front of the ball, knocked it down, and tossed it over to the pitcher at first. And I said, man, if Morgan makes that exact play on Thursday, LSU's already won this series. And some people on Twitter were like, why are you criticizing him? He's a great defense. But I'm like, no. There's a big difference between an observation and a criticism. That's an observation. It's a fair one as well. It was the same play. And Morgan didn't make it on Thursday. And if he had, they would have won that game. I mean, all things equal, of course. But the point is, it's just an observation. I mean, it's a play that he could have made. And had he made it, he'd probably win the game on Thursday. Not to put it all on him. But it's not a criticism. It's just, it's a fair observation. Just like I think the one you made there, Sean. It's, if you're going to be a pitch to contact team that doesn't have great strikeout stuff, then you have to play good defense behind your pitchers. And right now they're not. Keith H., good morning. You already got your hustle, man. Jordan Thomas, morning, Matt. Is Todd Harris still on the football roster? He is. I know injuries have been a thing for Todd Harris, and where he fits in on this squad, I don't know. But he was a guy that came in obviously with they loved him when he showed up, and he showed up in that really talented safety class. With Delpit and man, he pushed his way onto the field. But in 2019, he had that injury, I think, against either Utah State or Northwestern State. And it's just been one injury after another since. Let's see. Sean, Kansas. You mean the 5 NOAs, but given a lifetime contract? That'd be the one. I wonder what Pat Forty's going to write about tonight with that game. Jesse, Matt, I haven't laughed that hard yesterday morning in a long time. Classic. If you missed it yesterday, I would highly recommend going back and listening to the part with Officer Pickering late in yesterday's show for ASCII Rock. Wendell Norman, let's see. Brandon didn't appreciate your comment, man. It's okay, Brandon. But she's not here. You can save her for when she's here. Jonathan Martin, good morning. Jeff Owens, Gamecoin getting a bump. Yeah, man, we are running a little bit, which is good to see. And also keep in mind, the thing I'll tell you is keep an eye on Binance Coin, right? So when you buy Gamecoin, you have to buy Binance Coin and swap it for Gamecoin. So we actually hold Binance Coin as part of the liquidity pool. So when Binance Coin goes up, Gamecoin goes up. I don't know if that makes sense, but at its all-time high, Binance was nearly $700 in November. Well, it got all the way down into the upper twos. So, when you hold that much Binance Coin and it drops $400 a token, it's obviously going to affect the price. So, but yeah, so when Binance pumps, when all the crypto pumps and Binance pumps, we'll pump too. So that's great. Where are we? Let's see, Facebook. Y'all smash the like button if you would. Remember Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. If you need an orthopedist, go to Brock. We'll actually be there 1 week from today, checking in with Dr. Brad Collada, checking on Drew's arm, get a new x-ray, see how it's looking, how it's healing. So we're grateful to Brock. They're awesome people. If you need an orthopedist, you know what to do. Go see our friends over at Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, brortho.com, brortho.com. Ooh, it is 7:53. All right, let me go quickly here. Mark, who's going to win the title game tonight? Yeah, I'll take Kansas, but I don't have a ton of confidence in the pick. Dylan, Beast, and Matt, do you think we need to change the pitching rotation? Dylan, the only thing that I would suggest maybe doing is giving the ball to Devin Fontenot on Friday night and then move Blake Money to Saturday and Mikhail Hilliard to Sunday. I think that gives you an advantage in games 2 and 3. And maybe, Fontenot can find some of what some of the reason they want him to come back and want him to try to be a starting pitcher. What we saw in 2019 against Florida State when he extended and went 7 innings. That might be one thing I'd be looking to do. Because Blake Money, while he's clearly LSU's best starter, he's going to run up against good starting pitching on Friday nights and teams that just have probably a better arm than him. So it's not to say he can't develop into an ace, and maybe it wouldn't be next year, but right now, that's maybe one thing I would consider. Pitch backwards a little bit. Kenneth Kyle, looking forward to football. Brian Kelly was 100% the right hire. Guy's a champion all around. Let's see, Jared Termine. I like Kansas. I don't think it's going to be close. Okay. Kenneth Westbrook, good morning. Trey Fisher, good morning. So that is Colonel Pickering. Trey Fisher, a.k.a. Colonel Pickering. Still laughing from yesterday. I'm like you when it comes to the championship game tonight. It can go anyway. Yeah, man. Erica told me that you all got to see each other at the fair yesterday, and the rest of the administration at St. Jude is now aware of your real name also. It's crazy. Let's see. Wayne Landry, Union Pipe Fitter Wayne in Portland, Oregon. Wow. Give me a report on spring football. 5 practices in. So far healthy, which is the best part about spring. Miles Brennan seems to be doing really well by all accounts. John Emery, fit, looks good, maybe ready for a breakout. Defensively, Greg Brooks keeps making plays, Arkansas transfer. Greg Penn, also a guy that looks like he's fighting for playing time at linebacker, where Baskerville is going to be the guy. And they say Mason Smith is really that dude. And then 3-4 alignments, Jacoby and Guillory is lining up at nose, which is really his true position. So might finally see him get a chance to have a big impact this year as well. So all in all, good, man. I think it's baby steps. It's rebuilding a culture, a winning culture, doing little things right, and Brian Kelly staying on. So let's see. All right, a couple more. Beard Gang, what's up? Breeze 9012. Should I buy more Game Coin? Hey, man, I will never tell you what you should or shouldn't do. You can make that decision for yourself. I firmly believe that not only will we see our all-time high again, which was 4 cents, but we will. I believe we'll obliterate that. I'm bullish. I'm excited, but then again, I get to be on calls every twice a week, and I get to see the wireframes being built. I'm privy to a lot of conversations with our ambassador athletes and potential liquidity partners, and there's so much exciting stuff going on. Yeah, I'm bullish, but I'm not going to make a decision for you on what to do. If you want to buy more, buy more. Yeah, if you've steadily bought more as a drop, then you're smart, because that's cost averaging, right? So that's a very just smart strategy. This is not investment advice, obviously, but I mean, that's just a good strategy that people have. Like, if you bought at a penny and you saw it drop, and now you're at 1/10 of a penny and you buy again, well, now to recoup your initial investment, you don't need as big a gain from here, right? So I mean, that's a good strategy to have anyway. Okay, all right, y'all. All right, we're about to go. Let's see. Are you a partner with GMEX? So, Sean, I am an investor. Like, I bought Gamecoin just like everybody else did. I bought a lot of it very early. And somewhere along the way, they invited me to be a board member. So, I am on the board, but that's really just to lend whatever experience, knowledge, help that I can, like other board members. So, they don't pay me. It's nothing like that. I mean, I'm invested, heavily invested. So, excited about it. Okay, y'all, I got to go. It's almost 8. Got to get Drew up. All right, as final shout out to Brock and Hudco. You need orthopedics, go to Brock. You need a roof, call Hudco. YouTube, do me a favor, smash that like button. Facebook, like the page, share the post. AFR today, y'all, we're back in NOLA from the Coterie again. Looking forward to it. Should be a really great day down there. Another beautiful day, and should be a lot of fans. Championship Monday in the city of New Orleans. Just going to be an awesome day, so looking forward to it. All right, y'all have an awesome day. We will see you for AFR today at 3. Peace.